Welcome to episode 194 of the Small Member Squad podcast. I'm one of your hosts, Egg Platinum. We also have Young Left,
Sir, what it do?
and we have Brad.
Hello.
Oh yeah.
So, you guys do anything fun for Mother's Day or anything?
Not really.
Cooked out. Made some steaks. Costco has some really thick ones that are like a roast practically.
Oh yeah, man.
Hell
Like
yeah.
3 inches thick.
Thick boy,
Yeah.
feed him that thick meat.
It was juicy. I ain't gonna lie. I liked it.
I did a little mini golfing and bocce ball.
Nice.
It's funny they at the mini golf course, they snuck in one of those fucking holes. They shaped it like a penis.
Hmm.
I saw that and I was like, haha, that's pretty funny.
It's all right.
But
Yeah, and the course is pretty
Yeah.
good. I kind of actually prefer a different one in town, uh, but that one's also pretty good. You got to admit, both pretty solid. I haven't been mini golfing in a minute. I've been thinking
yeah,
about going for a minute, but I just haven't.
it's one of those
Yeah, I
things that
thought about it too.
it's been quite a while since I've been to it as well, but I do enjoy it when I do go.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a laid back thing that just don't really care about too much. Just there to have fun.
I mean,
It'd
true.
be
Yeah.
weird if there's a pro league for it.
I
I
wouldn't doubt
mean,
it though.
there probably
Well,
is somewhere.
for
Probably.
sure. I bet there is for sure. There's always a pro league out there for some or for everything, so
Mm-hmm.
why not for mini golf, you know? Like, come on. Who's out here watching professional cornhole, man?
Dude, I
Oh my god.
actually had that on so I have LG TVs and I don't have cable, but they have their web channels that you can cycle through. And one of them was for like a month straight, just nonstop competitive cornhole.
Oh
It's
my
it was
god.
hilarious.
Sure.
Get out of here.
It's pretty good. That or fucking like snooker.
Snooker. I'm not
Uh-huh.
familiar with the game.
It's kind of like pool, but instead of having numbers, they have like red and white balls or whatever.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I've seen clips of that. I always thought it was
Yeah,
just a different version of pool.
kind of is, but it's like usually played on a bigger table and shit. I think you could look that up.
Yeah, I can look
You
it
know,
up.
I'm not like
Nope.
a snooker
Let's
aficionado,
see. Oh, I can't type. And speed.
but I think that's like a fact.
Snooker is played on a larger table with smaller
Hell yeah,
pockets and smaller balls.
hell yeah, fun fact. There you go.
What's this?
There's
They
your
have.
snooker fact of the day.
Wait, is billiards considered different from pool?
Oh yeah, I think so.
I was just
Yeah,
use them
billiards slightly different.
interchangeably.
Uh-huh. Well, you've been using it wrong. I'm just kidding. Yeah, it's not like I don't think it's like that common knowledge unless you probably grew up British or some shit. Like
Eh,
snooker's not that big and shit over here. But yeah, yeah, fun little stuff, right?
Oh wait, do billiard tables not have holes in them? What is this? A carom
I don't know
billiard?
about that.
That doesn't
That
seem
might be
right.
like another offshoot or something. I don't know what that is, but that sounds kind of interesting. No pockets. What the fuck would you do? Get it off the
Hit a ball
table.
around a bunch. Fucking smack that shit.
Yeah, you gotta play that room in a room with no windows. That would be, yeah, that's kind of crazy. Who knows? Yeah, there's too many
Probably the
sports out
professional
there now.
players. They probably know.
True. Hey, you guys ever watch like professional darts or whatever? Or like
I haven't
poker and
watched
shit?
it.
Oh,
I've seen clips of
no, I don't
poker.
think I have either.
Oh, okay. So with billiards, it's the amount of balls.
Okay.
Red, white with a spot, and white without a spot.
Uh, okay. Interesting.
Wait, billiards is played on a table without pockets. The game only has 3 balls, which are red, white, and another white. Pool involves a table with yeah. What the fuck is billiards? I have no clue.
Yeah, I couldn't tell you. I couldn't tell
Neither
you
could
what
I.
cricket is either. You know, cricket's like one of
Oh,
those sports that like who the fuck knows what the hell it actually is.
We have T-Bone.
and
I
maybe
guess
audio?
we don't.
No audio.
No audio.
I literally can't hear him.
Oh, it's because his mic is
Nope.
fucked on his phone, isn't it?
Oh,
I heard a little bit there.
oh, there is a some chance of
No, it's not working on my headphone.
Well,
Gosh.
yeah, so we'll just
pepperonis.
ad lib for him. So he said, I have a big cock, I'm bald.
I still can't get a Kia Soul.
Yeah, just your average Tanner things. You're chilling, dog. Take your time. But yeah, I don't understand cricket and shit. Like that shit's
I
goes
don't
crazy.
either.
Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Cricket's just
Uh,
like,
well, it's
actually,
like kind of
I
like
don't have,
baseball,
that's what I
but
thought, but I don't really know a thing about cricket. Other
like
than
there's
they
a
use
pitcher,
those flat wooden bats. That's all I know
yeah,
about it.
and they like bounce it off the ground and shit. It's pretty, and there's like pegs behind the batter and shit. Like they gotta hit the pegs. It's a very interesting game.
What? Oh, what is this? They have pins that are set up?
That's what I'm saying. They have little pins that are behind them.
Wait, so is it just what is I'm gonna have to actually I might
Yeah,
look into cricket just
I might
like
look it.
'cause this is
Someone got
like
it.
it looks like it's literally just like competitive pitching and batting against each other. Just like a one
Pretty
almost like a
much.
1v1.
Well, no, there's like outfielders and shit.
Oh yeah, there is right here. There's just a circle of people.
Uh-huh. There's a bunch of people around. They got some funny names for like some of the positions too.
They have
From what I
positions.
remember.
It's not just hey circle around the ball.
I think so,
Oh my
yeah.
god.
That seems wild to me because
Man.
I don't know about the sport, and it seems like they're all just kind of standing out in the field.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So it's like baseball if you couldn't like get a home run at it. Or I guess there is home runs or some shit, but they're way different. Because like you can't hit it out of the fucking thing, right? Like you gotta hit the pins or whatever. Some shit. I don't know. Game's whack.
I
Fuck
know.
it.
I think they don't take like actual swings. They go and just like
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and
bunt
like
it every
bunted
time.
and shit. And whatever. It's pretty interesting.
Brad's gonna become the local expert for cricket.
Yeah, I wouldn't put your bet on that one.
Come
I,
on.
I'd be better at baseball than I would at cricket.
See, that's too
But then
common.
again, I probably give
Everyone
him a
knows
concussion.
baseball.
What about pickleball, Brad?
Hey, wiffle ball?
No,
No,
pickleball.
Oh,
pickleball.
pickleball.
Yeah, get big into that.
Possible.
I've
Some nights
thought
might
about
switch it
it.
up and use an actual pickle.
Sure, just bring a fucking jar of pickles with you every fucking
You
time.
walk up, you get to cast for the first time. You pull a pickle out of your pocket and serve that, and they're just like, "What the fuck?"
You fucking pull an entire jar out. That's where you keep the ball.
I just play pickleball with a jar in my pocket.
Oh my!
And then in my other pocket, the actual pickles. Crack open.
Oh man,
and
people would
chew
have to
on your
drink
shit.
to play that game.
Pretty sure some people do for sure.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
they
mean,
do
you
for
gotta have
softball, I know
a
that.
beer in a hand.
Gotta have a little drink or something.
Yeah.
Maybe not in hand. It's a little fucking fast paced.
Nah, if you spill it,
Yeah,
you take it, you gotta shotgun it.
You can have it like off to the side or whatever, you know.
Yeah. If you spill it, that's equivalent to
Like
a
it's
strike. I
not
bet.
like
Tanner, if you play pickleball, are you holding a beer in your hand?
see, Tanner agrees with me, man. It's too fast, bro. You're running around too much.
Nah, you just don't have proper control.
I have really good control of beer, but I'm not fucking running around and fucking hitting a ball with it as well.
There we
It's
go.
fine, you just have it over here.
No.
It's pickleball, not tennis.
Uh-huh. But they can still hit that shit pretty goddamn hard, dog. I don't know if you've seen the
That is true.
professional league at all.
Oh, I'm not a professional. I don't
That's
play in
what
the
I'm
professional
saying.
league.
Well, that's what I'm saying, bros. I would like to. Like, that's the sport I would choose, man. We're choosing a weird sport there, though. That's the one I'm taking. That or, like, disc golf.
Oh, disc golf is pretty good. Good choice. Good choice. But you, Tanner, what's your sport that you're going pro in?
Golf.
Weird sport.
That's pretty weird.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No.
different. That's for
It's
sure.
pretty mainstream.
Yeah.
Um.
Golf I wouldn't consider.
Ping pong.
Ping pong.
Yeah, I'll give it to you.
All
I'll
right.
go big in China.
I'll give it to you.
That's a little on the edge, but we'll accept it. That's acceptable.
That's where I hit it too, bro.
Give it to
The
you.
edge.
Brad's shoes and
I
hold
imagine
on.
Tanner's just like gonna be like the guy from Balls of Fury is coming out to Def Leppard, fucking put some sugar on me. I'm going to Disneyland.
Great movie.
Yeah, it is a really good movie.
We all know what Brad's choosing for his sport. The
Yeah.
shuffleboard. What is it called? Scuttle? No.
Curling.
Curling.
Curling?
Yeah, that's what it is.
How do you get shuffleboard out of curling?
I was gonna say I was gonna say shuffleboard is the like one on you play on cruise ships and whatever.
Yeah.
Like old,
I mean, I'm not gonna deny a cruise ship, but
So is
What?
So is there a
shuffleboard just
truck?
essentially curling on a ship? Is that all
No.
it is?
No.
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 Okay.
Curling takes a lot more skill. You gotta like plan
It
shit
is
out
very
too because
intensive.
you gotta play
Like
it where
people
the
think it
other
looks
girl.
boring as hell, but you try to play it yourself, you'll be wore out really quick.
No, it's
Like to those,
I love watching it. Yeah, it's actually one
yeah,
of my favorite Olympic sports. Really fun.
yeah. It's just it taxes your body a lot. You need to have like a lot of good stamina built up for it.
Yeah, I got some good stamina.
That's what the ladies like.
I give them what I can, and that's all they get.
That's all you care about, man.
Yep.
Goddamn right, that's all I care about. Look, it's an 80% speed run, and I'm here to come. If you get there, then that's cool. If not, then whatever, you know?
Oh, shit.
Fuck it. But yeah, man, nothing beats a little coming and pissing. What have you been up to, T-Bone?
Not coming, pissing.
You
Yeah.
haven't been pissing? Oh,
No.
get that checked out.
Yeah,
Ah,
that sounds
it's
like a
fine.
medical issue.
Yeah, I haven't been drinking any liquids.
None? That's also not a good
Hey.
thing.
Nah.
Hot
You don't need,
Cheetos
My
only,
brother.
bro.
I was
My
gonna say, you
brother.
don't actually need liquids in you, dude. That's just a
Overrated.
myth made
That's
up
what
by the
Big Doctor
government.
wants you to think.
I was gonna say, that's the big government wants you to think,
Mhm.
bro.
No, hot
Okay.
Cheetos only.
All because they got the fluoride in the water.
Mm-hmm. Control your mind, bro.
Oh, they get you. That and the nanobots.
The nanobots?
Yeah.
They had that in the
Yeah,
vaccine.
I would love to be infected with nanobots.
Dude, same.
There's so
You
many of
think of
them.
how much better it could be. Like think you have something inside your body, right? It's not quite up to par, but you don't know about it because you've been living life. You don't really notice it. It just slowly degrades over time. Nanobots come in and just bzz, 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 zap that shit up, and you're good to go.
Yeah, I just want something like where I get like shot and they're just fucking repairing the fucking bullet hole in my shit.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty fucking cool.
That's what I'm saying. I want that many. Like I want to just be overrun with the nanobots, trying to just have them be like.
I want to
all
have
about
the
me.
nanobots multiply like my blood
My-
cells.
Yeah, I was gonna
Oh
say
my god.
the nanobots actually reduce with your blood cells. They produce cum, piss. The secret to destroying anything your body has to. Everybody knows that. But yeah, man. I've been chilling and shit. Uh, just been gaming and shit. I've been still meaning to message OJ to pick up my controller, but I just kind of forget. I won't do it next weekend because fuck that.
Yeah, just have him bring it to my the axe throwing.
He'll forget it. Don't worry about
Just
that.
message him right before it. Right before
Nah,
he
he'll
leaves.
forget it.
Tell him to
Don't
throw it
worry.
in his car.
He'll forget it. Trust me. So if I message him beforehand, he's not gonna check my message. If I message him a day before, he's still not gonna check it. So I have to just gamble and like if I can like message him in a week, and then fucking just hope that he reads it at some point.
Just call Tanner while he's at work. Yo,
Oh,
find
I'm
OJ
do
for me.
I'm not gonna do that. That's very annoying for him. I would message him at the
Not
lead-in.
just him. No one likes talking on the phone anymore. Fuck that.
I mean, that's whatever. I don't really give a fuck, but
Yeah, I really don't give a shit anymore.
I would just rather I would just shoot him a message and be all like, hey, where's my controller?
Can a brother pick up
Yeah.
his controller, please?
I'm like, I don't know. I also I doubt OJ's going to that shit. He said he is. He's a liar. I'm just kidding. I'm just fucking around.
Well, you better show up because I had to call them to fucking book this shit. Because they had a maximum on the website for booking of 10 people.
Yeah, you
And
hear
we have
that,
more than
Tanner?
that.
You better show up.
I'll make
Oh,
me feel
I'm-
bad if I don't show up now.
You need to fucking show up now, dog. It's
I had to make a phone call.
Yeah,
I had
so you
2
better
people
show up.
cancel on me already.
Come on, Tanner. You can't cancel. Come on, dude.
It's just my last weekend, man, before we open and shit.
Yeah, but this is
I'll make
Alston's
it.
fucking birthday.
I'll
When do we
make
ever get
it.
to spend it with him? Usually he's fucking down fucking camping. Like, we
That's
don't
Tanner's
ever...
birthday.
Oh, well, same thing. Yeah, same thing. Same thing.
I
do we ever
don't
get to
usually
chill
do
out with
anything. I
Austin?
usually don't do anything for my birthday. Well, that's
That's
not
what
true.
I'm saying, man. So, like, why don't we fucking come on? You gotta come out with the boys. 'Cause
You missed it
you've been
last year,
Yeah, I was
Tanner.
gonna say,
I
you've been
jumped out of a
flaking on him.
plane.
Oh yeah, I wasn't going to that.
I was gonna say I also wasn't going to that. Fuck you. Never jumping out of a plane in my life. I'll stick
Oh,
right
that's
on the
great. I would do it
goddamn
again.
ground. Other than
Why
when I
jump out
first
of a
flew.
perfectly good plane?
That's what I'm saying, bro. They're meant to fly.
Because I want to fall
Oh yeah.
I could do
very
that at home.
fast.
Mm-hmm.
I could do that
Yeah,
at
I
home.
can get
Gravity's the same no matter where you
I
are.
would say I can get the feeling of that on a roller coaster. The same exact feeling of you doing that, but just fucking safely harnessed
Nah,
in.
it ain't the same feeling, bro.
Yeah.
You don't know until you jump out of the plane, bro. It's so good. It's
And
crazy.
you've never been to Six Flags. It's all on here. It's all
I like the one where you go up and then woo, drop down. Get the same feeling. You get that tickle in your balls.
But then you're strapped down. You're tied to a machine that's dropped.
Bro, you were
Whatever.
tied to another dude.
Yeah, you're tied to a fucking man. So what's the difference?
The
Like,
difference is
me,
that we're not
machine
tied to the
man,
ground.
machine
Oh
man. Fuck
Jesus.
it.
Technically, you still are with gravity.
No,
Yeah.
gravity's an invisible force.
You're still tied to it, bro.
I was
Yeah.
falling.
You can't
No,
cut
that's
ties
not
with it. You
counted.
try to cut ties with it, you're
You're
floating
not
off.
physically connected to it.
Motherfucker.
Technically, you are.
Gravity was fucking realized just flying around like Minecraft.
Technically, you're still tired because you're still gonna be falling
Not
towards the
physically
earth.
connected.
Kind of are.
I don't
No.
know. I kind of agree with Tanner here to disagree to fucking, Brad, what do you fucking think? Real quick.
I'll
About
tell
the
you
gra-
why. Because gravity is a zero mass force, so you cannot interact with it. It influences you.
I don't know. I interact with it all the time, man.
I'm grounded right now.
No, you're not. You are falling through space right now.
Like this, look, see.
We are not
Yeah,
in the
I just
same
did
position that
gravity.
we were a second ago. We are
Oh,
300,000 miles away from where we were previously.
It's whatever, man. We don't even feel it, so it doesn't fucking matter.
So what you're saying is I blink and boom, we zoom 300,000 miles an hour. Or
Yes,
a second, whatever you want to call
a
it.
second.
But
Yeah,
you're still tied to the earth, bro.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like, who gives a fuck? Like, we're tied to Earth's gravity, man. Just because the fucking Earth is fucking falling through fucking
You're still
space.
falling with Earth, so therefore
Yeah.
you're tied with it.
We're stuck along on this fucking rock.
yeah, but now you're saying Earth, not gravity.
Or we're saying gravity is
We're
the
saying
force.
the gravity of the fuck. Yeah, from
The Earth is
like-
what
No,
creates
you said
gravity.
that you were tied to gravity. You're not
Well,
physically
technically-
connected to gravity, which is what I was arguing.
Well, both are true. You're still physically connected to gravity all the time because it's acting on you. It's tying you to gravity because it's always going to be acting on you. If it doesn't, you're dead.
You can't physically interact with something that doesn't have a physical form.
I talk to the ghosts I've interacted to.
I agree with Tanner on that.
Yeah.
I
I
think
spent some good times on a golf course tonight with a pal named George. He was
That's
hanging around in a tree.
Listen, you guys can all just be wrong here. That's fine. I'm the
Hey,
big
Mr.
science
College
nut here.
boy.
Okay.
College
Yeah,
boy.
bro.
Space nut.
Let's Google it real quick.
Face nut.
I don't know what I'm Googling.
Well, I mean, do you just not believe in ghosts or what?
No, I said I believe in ghosts.
Okay. It's weird that you
I've
don't
told the
believe that
story.
we're tied
Remember
to
me
gravity.
flicking the light off and on in the basement?
Mm-hmm. I do.
Oh, I recall
recall.
that one.
I told the story a couple of times on the podcast.
I remember. Yes, we're playing fucking hide and seek.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Fuck Microsoft.
Microsoft. More like I'm micro hard.
What?
Me when I have a micro penis. You
Tanner,
know,
have you played any of the games that were from any of the studios that were shut down from Microsoft?
I don't know about any of them.
played,
What am I looking for?
I think the two biggest games that I can think of would be like Dishonored, the Dishonored
No.
series, and Hi-Fi Rush.
Nope, never even heard of that one.
Hi-Fi Rush is a really good game.
It was Hi-Fi Rush was a game that met every single achievement metric that Microsoft wanted it to do. They didn't put any budgeting into the advertisement of it, and it was a commercial success, very highly rated in the community. And then a year later, Microsoft comes and shuts down the studio after like acquiring them. Fuck off, Microsoft. But I guess you could argue history just repeats itself. This is what Microsoft does. So they just buy up their competition, close them down.
That's how you stay on the top of business, buddy.
Yeah,
Capitalism.
apparently. I mean, who uses Skype? Another service that Microsoft bought just to shut down. Mixer. Anyone remember that?
Yeah.
I used Skype for a while in like 2014. No,
Yeah,
whenever Ghost was
2014.
around. No,
Okay, that was a bit later.
Whenever
but-
Ghost came out.
But Ghost was like 2014,
I don't know,
2015.
sometime around there. Yeah.
So you would have been
sometime
right
around-
in your first said.
Yeah, it's whatever, you know. Fuck it.
You know, not everybody makes, top tier products all the time,
Yeah, I liked the
people
first
have some
Dishonored
goofs.
game, but I wasn't a huge fan of the second one, and I didn't really play the spin-off third one.
Yeah, I never played
But
any of them.
I really liked the first one though. I got it for
Then why didn't you
birthday
play the
one
next
year.
ones?
I did. I played the second one. I didn't like it. So I stopped playing
maybe
it.
that's why they shut down the studio. Austin didn't like the
Nobody
game.
played the
Well,
third one.
no, that's not the reason why. The reason why is because Microsoft forced them to make a games as a service game, live service game, that they did not want to stake. They were public that they did not want to make this game, and Microsoft forced them to make it. And it performed horribly because the developers didn't want to make the game, and they were forced to do it. For anyone
Yeah.
that doesn't know, the name of the game is Redfall. Woo!
I don't know. That was a great game. Redfall was awesome, bro. I loved killing those vampires. And
Was it a vampire game? I honestly don't even know.
It was. What was a vampire game?
All this is
Game.
pointing to me is that it proves that AAA studios should not be making video games anymore. It's all just I just pay attention to the indie game space now. The AA and indie games. Because I don't see a AAA game coming out that's finished even.
Depends. It's like, I like supporting fighting games and shit, so that's kind of just my main crux. Like, I'll always, support that shit. But like, for the most part, I don't really give too much of a fuck about anything else that has come out. Because,
Same.
I mean, the shit's just not good. It's whatever. Yeah. If something does come out that's pretty fucking crazy, I'll hear about it at some point, but for the most part, it's whatever.
Like, I see a lot of people playing, what's that Crab Souls game?
Another
Treasure.
Treasure. Pretty good. I played it.
That's one I added it to my wish list, so I'm gonna pick it up when it's on sale.
That's
Still
good.
waiting for this year to jump on my wish list. Or on sale.
What about you, Tanner? You got any games you're looking forward to? Got any movies you're looking forward to? Any new book releases?
Wow. Actually, yes, a new movie.
new movie?
Because more nostalgia than anything, but the new Twisters movie.
They're coming out with a new Twisters movie?
They are, yeah.
Ooh.
I like the original as a kid, and this new one. Let's hope it lives up to the hype.
Have
we
you
can hope.
watched it since being a kid?
No,
No. Okay.
Oh, I have. That movie's
I have
fucking
several
bad.
times.
I was gonna say
I-
I don't really remember. Like, I remember they threw like these spherical balls into the tornado at one point, right?
that's the
Yeah, because that's Dorothy.
It's tracker. It's tracker, right?
That's supposed to
It
like
tracks
stop it.
movement and a bunch of other stuff.
Yeah,
It basically tracks the information of what it's doing.
but yeah, I'm gonna watch the new one. Probably be disappointed. I ain't got much hope. Why does Zach's camera keep moving?
Because it's just in a fuck spot, so
Oh,
don't
God.
worry about it, bro.
Yeah.
Ooh, good view.
JoJo shirt.
This isn't for our audio listeners. If you're an audio, whoa.
Oh shit.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, this is for the people on YouTube. Fuck you, audio
Hey,
listeners. But look at
Spotify
that.
has video.
Yep, they do now.
Who the fuck watches videos on Spotify?
Dude, for real.
Eyeballs.
Like, the fuck? I just turn this shit on and fucking lock my phone. Who needs to fucking watch it?
True, man.
A lot of people can't lock their phone. That's a premium feature.
Not for Spotify.
Oh,
I was
oh
gonna say,
wait,
yeah,
shit.
not for
Sorry.
Spotify.
For
Yeah.
YouTube, sorry.
Yeah,
That's
damn,
where I
bro.
watch it, so that's where my mind went to.
Yeah, so if you're on Spotify and you're watching this, just unfollow.
Or hit the 5-star button. Let us know that you're watching on Spotify.
Don't do that. You're too lame because you're fucking watching. I don't want your fucking kind being on this podcast. I got to gatekeep a little bit because if we let everybody watch and listen, then we get a bunch of losers like people who watch video on Spotify.
Oh, that's fine. Yeah.
Nah, fuck them.
I'm an audio enjoyer. I listen to podcasts strictly through audio.
Same.
When I listen to podcasts, yeah, it's when it's not my podcast, it's just audio.
Yeah.
Why do you watch
for me
it?
through the car?
Was that?
Yeah, there's
Why do you watch our podcast?
Because I do it at work. And it's just up on the side monitor.
But you don't do that for the other podcasts?
No,
What
because
makes it
I
better?
listen to them when I'm driving.
You don't listen to any other podcasts at work?
I was gonna
No.
say I listen to some podcasts at home and shit.
Yeah, I listen to
watch
them everywhere, man.
Yeah. But like that's like I watch the Super Mega Show because they have like specific gags and shit that they'll do. Like they wore funny hats one episode.
Actually, there's this one YouTuber that I watch that will come out with like 3-hour long videos that I think he also uploads as a podcast. But it's I don't know, I guess it's just Halo gameplay cut here and there. I guess not Halo gameplay, but related to what they're talking about. So, I guess it would be considered a pod. I would consider that a podcast.
What was it categorized under, man? That's what matters.
I would have to look.
Uh,
It's Rocket Sloth. If any of you
Oh,
that are
jeez.
listening watch him. Rocket
yeah.
Sloth. Let's see.
I can't stop staring at Zach's nipples.
I thought it was a tattoo you're staring at there for a second.
Nah,
But you
bro.
don't want to stare at that, dude. Keep looking at them, baby. They're all yours.
Actually, there is one game I looked at now recently, going out to that, called Pigeon Simulator.
Pigeon Simulator. I feel like that one's been around. Am I mistaken? Or is there
No,
like Bird Simulator?
That's
or something?
Boat Simulator.
No. There's one where you play as birds. You fly around, find some.
Yeah, I
Crazy
know what
shit.
Austin's
Awesome.
talking about. I think that shit has been around for sure. So I know what Austin's talking about, but I
I-
can't remember the fucking title or anything.
Guess it'd be through. Okay.
It's
2022, I guess, is when they listed out all the files for it.
Yeah.
it would have been after the one that I'm thinking of.
Because it's been on Steam for a hot minute.
Hell yeah.
It's labeled as gaming, not as a podcast, because it's
On the
video
podcast.
game related.
I don't know. I ain't gatekeeping podcasts unless it's this one.
But if you want to start a podcast, visit Anchor. Actually, no,
Austin fucked
Spotify
up.
podcaster. What is it? Spotify for podcasters? Yeah,
Austin
Spotify for
fucked up.
podcasters.
Yeah.
They changed the name. I had to recreate the login for it because they're migrating the thing.
Oh, that's dumb.
Or if you need some chargers, go to anchor.com or find them on Amazon.
Dude.
They're good chargers. They make a lot of chargers. Battery banks.
Chargers, USB-C hubs. I love them. Got them
They
right
also
there,
have, like,
within reach.
Good, the MagSafe battery banks. Those are pretty neat.
Yeah, Anchor Shield, not sponsored.
If they want to sponsor us, I'll do a good shout out for them for a couple episodes for battery bank.
Speaking of a feature, promoting Anchor.fm or formerly Anchor.fm, they added a new feature where you can add other people onto your podcast to be able to upload for you. So I can go into a page and say, give access to Zach at gmail.com. And Zach would be able to go in and log in under his own login and upload.
He's a
everything.
Hotmail guy,
my
first of all.
Gmail. Yeah, stop giving my Gmail away.
He's a Hotmail boy.
Can't
Yeah,
believe
so am
you
I.
leaked that, man.
Don't
I'm
worry, I'll
at
bleep
Outlook.
it.
No, I'm just fucking with you.
That'd be cool if you did have Zach at gmail.com.
Dude, that would
That would
actually
be
fucking
fucking-
crazy.
That'd be fucking hard. Yeah, that'd be
You fucking
sweet.
filling out all
One of the
your shit.
OGs.
Wait, your email's Zach at gmail.com? Yeah, man. I made that shit right when it dropped.
Fake.
Back when I was 5, dude. It's
people
really
think that you're just a bot when they get your email.
true.
My
You're a
name wasn't
scam.
even legally Zach. It was Abraham, but I had to change it to Zach because I had to go through each fucking name
What the
to
fuck
try to
is
get
It
one
was
that worked.
actually Zachariah for a long
I
time.
fucking hate AI. All these fucking AI that companies are trying to shove down our throats.
Yeah,
I don't
why the-
need a fucking Google One AI for my Gmails. It's
Why
just
the
some
fuck does
fucking emails
Facebook
coming
need
in.
AI?
What?
Why does Facebook need a fucking AI? Have you guys? If you
Oh
use
yeah,
I
Facebook has an
saw
AI. Why
that
does
too,
Snapchat need one?
Yeah, why the
I-
fuck does Snapchat have one?
Everyone has one now. It's like
It's fucking
it-
stupid because they're
AI's become a meme.
They're not AI. It's just an algorithm to sort your stuff for you. And true AI would be able to remember what you told it last time.
Well, there's
And-
just so many restrictions that people put on because, like, otherwise they just get really racist.
Yeah, that's true.
That's fine.
Whoa.
There's not a problem with that.
Whoa.
I say we need to bring
Imagine
back
really a
that
horny
Google
AI.
AI that was on Twitter that wouldn't draw a picture of a white man.
Yeah, we'd only draw black Nazis. Historically accurate, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can
Hans
you
Solo.
draw me a
And then-
historically accurate German soldier? Black
From
Nazi.
World War II, and it's a Asian group.
It was a woman, Jewish
Yeah,
woman,
a Jewish woman. Yeah.
Jewish officer.
It was actually just Anne Frank.
Yeah, and Frank.
She snuck her way into officer.
Oh god.
Whatever happened to Anne Frank?
She probably got caught.
I have no
Probably.
idea. I never caught up on that, I really didn't care. When the news was dropping on it, I was like, yeah, they got her.
They got her. Plays
just
clip.
Sandra was
Plays
around.
clip of ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
Tanner could have stopped it, but he really just decided not to.
Who am I to step in somebody else's business?
He actually got really bad diarrhea that right around then, so that's why he couldn't do anything.
Oh,
Yeah, I always get a bad case of that when I get nervous.
Me when I'm in Germany, just getting the shit. What's your guys'
Yes.
like favorite form of diarrhea?
The liquid kind.
Explosive.
Nah, I like a good steady
Oh,
stream out of my ass.
chunky.
That's what I'm saying. I love just pissing out shit out of my head.
Like when you get
Extra.
the burble in the belly, then you're like, "Ooh, I gotta go."
It's like, oh,
Yeah.
it's time to go.
Sometimes when you don't even make it, it's all right.
Oh,
Actually,
yeah.
I had that happen at work once when I was on the phone with someone.
Damn, bro, you shit yourself.
No, I was just like, yeah, I'm gonna have to call you back. Like, just hung up on him right away and just ran.
Sorry, I had to shit myself.
Sorry, I really had to shit.
But good thing I had some spare clothes in my filing cabinet marked under E-new clothes.
Oh, God.
A platinum's new clothes.
Okay, I wasn't putting it together. I'm like, what?
Yeah, for Austin, obviously.
Yeah.
What the fuck you mean?
No, you got everybody in your like department categorized for new clothes. You're like, yeah, I took the liberty of going through your closet and
Oh, God.
storing some backup clothes here. We got a different couple sets if you want to see what one you're feeling today. So I was wondering why half my closet was missing.
I was wondering where that shit went. I just assumed the laundry gnome stole them.
Yeah.
You know,
If I shit myself at work, I would just go home.
Real?
yeah, same. If I shit myself, no.
Like I don't even call that person back. I just go home.
Oh, dude. I tell my fucking
It wasn't that I
boss, like,
actually
I
shit
gotta
myself.
go.
Dude, I wouldn't even.
I
go
got
to
a
talk to my
stomach
boss.
gurgle, and I was like, "Oh shit!"
I'd tell him.
I'd
But
call him. I'd be like, bro,
I'd
I had a situation. I won't be back today.
go.
Yeah, I haven't had that happen.
I have
Lucky
changed at
not
work.
yet.
You guys ever do that?
Yep.
Yeah.
Once or twice.
Well, I've
Yeah.
changed because we're gonna go golfing after work, so I need to get my golf attire on.
Well, what about
Uh-huh.
changing before
yeah.
work?
No.
Yeah.
It was like changing my shoes. Done that.
Nah. There was
Changed
once.
pairs of socks.
There was once I had to I'd drop off my car. It was when I was having the transmission control module problems. I dropped off my car to have it repaired, and then I had to walk into work. It's like a 2-mile walk. I was like,
Oof.
I'm like, yeah, I'm just gonna wear some shorts, bring a change of clothes with me.
You can't wear shorts at work.
No, we have to wear office attire,
Yeah,
business casual.
hacky shorts. What's wrong with showing the knees?
Because it's too cold in my office.
Turn up the heat.
No, we have to keep it cold
Open
in
a
my
window.
office. We don't have any windows.
Well, that's a prison.
Yeah, I mean it's a server room. There's
That's a
securities that have
prison.
to be taken.
Prison.
We have a lock on both doors, so no one can get in but us.
Hey, that's us too. It's
We
fun
have
being late.
3 air conditioning units in the one room. Yeah, it gets cold. I
I
wear a
work
sweatshirt every day.
The outside, and sometimes it sucks.
Yeah,
Actually, most of the
I
time
can
it
understand
sucks.
that.
But at least I get some vitamin, D from the sun.
Yeah, naturally.
That's right, Tanner. You just take that D.
I take
From
it
the
all day
sun.
long.
True. Feel that.
And I work with water.
We went mini
hydrated.
golfing, and all my family threw on sunscreen.
Pussies.
They're like, you want some? I'm like, no, I'm gonna burn like a real man.
Oh my god.
Bro, sunscreen's fucking fake news. I've been saying this for a while. All right. fucking just big pharma trying to get you sick with cancer.
Dude, I get so we have our family camping trip every year. We go down for a weekend and just swim around on the lake, play some yard games, drink, and I get sunburnt every single year, no matter how much fucking. There was one year I took the sunscreen and I just went. Actually, I had two. I had lotion and I had the spray on, and I still got fucking sunburnt.
It's big pharma, bro.
And I would get the extra, like they say SPS 50, right? Nah, I was going 70, even stronger, and
In
it's still
Florida, you
burnt
do
me.
90.
They have 100.
I
Trust
was
me.
gonna
I
say
know.
you could get 100 and shit. Yeah, like
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even know
if you
that.
wanted to get like the
Oh, yeah.
really strong shit, yeah, there's 100 and
Nah,
shit
I
Yeah,
just say
out there.
fuck it at this point. I've accepted being burnt every year.
100, but then if you got to look for the right ones that can be
I was
used
gonna
while
say,
in
yeah, you gotta
water.
look. I was gonna say,
Oh,
yeah, you
yeah.
gotta look for the
Water
ones that
soluble.
can be.
No, not
No,
soluble.
no, not soluble.
Like
Yeah.
they'll stay on you even
Yeah.
if you go in the water,
Uh-huh.
and then you have to reapply it like every 45
I was gonna
minutes or
say
something
every
like that.
45. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's
Every
another thing.
Whatever.
different.
Last year, I wore. I have my smartwatch. It's water resistant, and it has a swimming mode. So I actually fucking set a timer so I would remember to put on sunscreen when it ran out, and I still got sunburnt.
Why don't you just look at the sun and be like,
Ooh.
yeah, that looks like 45 minutes later, and then just
Because I
put
lose
those-
track of time. I don't have
No,
a.
it's just a good thing up right up above.
Yeah, no, I don't do it. I don't.
And it's like 45 minutes.
There's a sun in the sky. Oh look, the sun's still in the sky.
Yeah, but it's moved, bro.
Yeah, but I'm not
Yeah.
gonna remember the position that it was in last time.
What? Okay. Yeah, that's crazy.
What's the best?
Not to mention the amount of time that passes with the sun in the sky changes throughout the year. So
but,
during the summer, it's longer. It would move slower through the sky.
because it takes a different route, man.
Yes, I know how we know how the sun works, man. But
Yeah.
you can still
Yeah.
tell a bit.
Nah, I don't know. Just don't wear sunblock. It's fucking bullshit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And I
That's
don't
what I'm
wear
gonna
it
do.
anyway, so it doesn't matter.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
get
bro.
burnt.
I
So
wear a sun shirt while I'm at work, and that does the job. Got a hat.
True, man.
No
Not a bad
pants.
option right there for you, Tanner.
Oh.
I don't
actually,
wear
speaking
short.
of work, Tanner, you don't have to answer this if it doxes you in any way, but do you guys have indoor parks, right? I guess that wouldn't really dox you. Or do you only have outdoor?
For my specific work or for like our corporate?
You're the business owns.
Yeah, I'm assuming they have indoor
You're
parks.
assuming, but you're not sure. Okay.
Yeah, we have like I think it's
I
like
was gonna say they
24
own a
different water
fuck
parks.
ton of spots.
So-
Yeah, so
Do you guys? What do you do during the winter?
Well,
He-
first of
I
all,
was gonna say,
bitch.
most of the time they just fucking actually do nothing.
No, for like
Like
so
they
in
smash up concrete
September,
too.
we
sit
st-
around.
we shut down in September. We gotta blow out all those water lines that we used all summer,
Mm-hmm.
and blow it out and blow in antifreeze. So make sure there's zero water in all the
Seriously?
pipes. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
So that takes a long time to do that. We have to winterize each pool, but taking out the returns and putting in caps and antifreeze in those and caulking those, take up all the grates, and put down boards, caulk the boards in, put plugs in.
So it's basically just maintenance when
Yep.
when the pools are down.
Yep. So then springtime when we start to or get ready to open, I do the exact opposite. Take the boards up, put grates in,
Mm.
pull
We were
plugs. put
talking
plugs
about
in.
that on when we were on the way up to mini golf today.
Yeah.
We were passing by the and we're like, it's fucking empty.
Yep. We don't open for another 2
Well,
weeks.
yeah. What?
Yeah.
Why would they have people there?
I thought I thought they had something that was like an indoor park like the other one.
No.
No.
Nope.
We have no indoor park.
Nope.
But then, after all the winterizing's done, we do have projects that we got to do throughout the winter to upgrade stuff, or if we find problems throughout the summer that we can do to stop that problem. We do,
Setting up the tablets.
yeah, those tablets are fucking gay.
I mean, I don't understand how they expect it to work when you only have 3 tablets for all of the
Yeah,
people.
3 tablets, and they're the shittiest, cheapest fucking tablets you
Some
could ever
fucking
get.
own tablets from Walmart.
They're TCL.
Oh,
Oh god, that's even worse.
it's almost as
And
bad as an RCA tablet.
the tablets, yeah, they're cheap, and they at least respond. They're not,
They get the
but
job
the
done.
fucking program for it is just stupid. Can't.
And
I don't even fucking. I only dealt with it during last summer, but I just remember it just being trash.
pretty ass, yeah.
Because then once you open up the app, it has to download everything that's been sent out to you. But then half the time, it would stop at 97%. And you sit there. Then when you're going through with it, you got to You got to click a bunch of stuff instead of just clicking one thing. But it was just and I have to do that every day. And I have to do 2 70-page packets
A day? Damn.
a day, because I got to do it for each pool and each pump room and shit like that.
Yeah.
It's like, is this the way it should be? Yep. Is this? Yep. 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 And then for testing the pools, I got to fill that in hourly. So I got to test each pool, or have each pool tested in an hour or so. Record that down, and I'm supposed to do that in the tablet this year, which is going to be real fun.
I was gonna say, very epic.
No, thank you.
That one's gonna be pretty fun for you, man.
Like, I could just ask them, or get a license, whatever, download the app on my phone and log in that way, so I can just do it on my fucking phone,
Yeah.
and then have them comp me my fucking phone bill.
Well,
Oh, there you
they
go.
won't do that.
They do it for my boss because he has to take too many calls on his personal phone.
Well, see, that's different. That's taking calls on your personal phone. You're choosing to do this instead of using the tablet they
Well,
provide you.
I would give them the option to just do that for me, so then I can get my job done faster and better. Or they can just they won't give it to me, and I'll just keep using the shitty tablets and take 8 times
I was
the
gonna say,
length
that's
of time.
login shit, yeah.
Yeah, that's
So fuck
fine.
it.
That's fine. That's not
Well, that's
actual
what he's
money coming
saying.
out of their pocket.
No, I get paid hourly, and when I'm on overtime, it's not cheap.
Yeah, that's what he's saying. He's chilling with it. Doesn't matter to him.
So, yeah, I hate those tablets.
Understandable shit, man.
At least last summer, me and Key share a computer up in our office in our shop, and had AC. So during the summer, it's too hot right now. I want to take a break. I'd sit up there in the office for like an hour doing those pages on the computer.
Oh,
Yeah,
geez,
that's
you up
nice.
there
Oh,
all
that'd
the
be
time.
nice. That's luxury.
Yeah,
But now
it
you
was nice.
can't because you have the tablet. So there's
No,
no reason for you to be in the office.
I can do it on the computer still. Nobody really gives a shit. But we moved the desk and computer to the other side of the office without AC.
Aw.
So
Whatever.
we're gonna invest in a wall unit or something like that, just to put in there and exhaust it out into the shop.
But yeah.
Yeah. Cut a hole in the fucking wall and just vent it out that way. Fuck the rest of the guys. We want AC.
Yes, sir.
Oh, yeah.
Mm.
It reminds me. I don't know why, but there was a picture back when I think it was back when like COVID started, where it was like landlords don't pay for heat but don't want us to use it or some shit like that, and there's like they had the stove turned on and a box fan on top of the counter just blowing the air.
That's shit I'd
Oh
do.
my god.
Mm-hmm.
That's the shit I'd be doing. Gotta heat your house one way or another.
Mm-hmm.
They gotta do it sometime, yeah.
If your landlord's gonna be
suppose so.
scummy, you gotta do what you gotta do.
I'll
There
just
we
steal some, space heaters from work.
go.
Rack up the electric bill.
True. It's not bad, not bad.
Mm-mm.
Just have a computer running the whole time, running Crisis on,
Max settings.
max settings.
Dude, I I was talking with my brother Casey today, and he was playing Call of Duty, and at one point I touched the glass on his PC case, and that bitch was fucking hot.
It do be like that.
Mine gets like that in COD. It's whatever.
Yeah. I mean, that's how they're designed, they're designed to ramp up and get hotter as you use them. So it's just
Mhm.
exhausting that heat somewhere.
Yes, sir.
Actually, speaking of computer components getting hot, did you guys see the new yeah, you probably didn't, but both Intel and Nvidia have leaked the specs power requirement for their next products.
Yeah,
Oh,
I have
no.
seen this.
So Intel is going to be coming out with a CPU that alone CPU can draw 500 watts of power.
Yeah.
To put that in perspective, something like the Ryzen 7, I believe, is like 65 watts. I think around
65 to 95.
65, 95. But
Yeah.
500? And then
That's Threadripper stuff.
and
More
then
power, baby.
and then Nvidia came out with their new spec of coolers, saying that for the next generation of cards, you're going to need a cooler that is able to cool anywhere from 250 watts all the way up to 600 watts.
Yeah,
More
fuck
power,
that.
baby.
That's
No, that's ridiculous.
that's
but,
crazy. Like
that's
like you
absurd.
think the cards now are big with their 3.5
Yeah, I was
slot
gonna say
cards?
with the
Those are
3.5
like
shit,
400 watt cards.
Yep.
These bitches are going to be like not six. There's no way they could be six. They're going to be like 4.5, 5 slots.
Oh yeah.
Well,
I don't see at this point, why don't they just use multiple PCI lanes if you're going to make a card that takes up multiple lanes worth of motherboard? Just
I mean,
fucking
they
slot
probably
in those
will at
extra.
this fucking point. Like, why the
At,
fuck
point,
not?
at that point, why not just fucking cut the card in half and just go back to Crossfire, SLI bridge? Like fucking stupid bullshit. I'm tired of this.
Well, they're gonna be doing that, making it big. The next innovation is gonna be getting into how we can get it more efficient.
Well, okay,
For the
that's
small
another thing
power.
that Nvidia
Yeah.
announced. They are coming out with. They are working with motherboard, case, and power supply manufacturers for a new small form factor spec. So with that makes me believe that NVIDIA is going to have a team focused on small form factor builds.
That'd be cool.
I think having
getting-
having a cutout in the motherboard where you just feed the power connectors straight through the motherboard.
So I did not pay attention to the other podcasts that were uploaded. Did you guys talk about EK and what happened with them recently?
No, because I don't really pay attention to water cooling too much.
So apparently their
I think I'm
entire
remembering
Texas.
what's going on. Yeah.
So basically, their entire Texas location closed suddenly one day, leaving a lot of people jobless. Gamers Nexus and Jay's 2 cents did a lot of in-depth stuff about it, and Gamers Nexus went really deep.
I was
And
gonna say I
the
heard a
wormhole.
little bit about it from Gamers Nexus, or like saw
Basically,
headlines.
there's about a lot of legal issues going on with them. And a lot of people are dropping them now, even though their quality is good, but the way they handle their people and everything like that is completely down. It's horrifying.
It's almost like every other company.
No, like these people haven't been paid for months. like at least 5 months out.
Bro, if I'm not getting a paycheck after the 2 weeks, I'm walking out.
That's what I'm saying. That's on
Yeah.
them.
Yeah.
This isn't the first time this happened. This is a multiple thing where they say, "Oh yeah, it's been X amount of months." Like Mick Gordon not getting paid for the Doom soundtrack. If it's been a couple of months and you haven't been getting a paycheck, you stop doing work and you
That one's-
talk with legal
that
I
one's
was
until
gonna say
totally
the
different.
that's a way different situation.
Yeah, it's a different situation.
Like they literally
always-
contracted him for a fucking the game, and then we're like, actually, we're not gonna fuck. He completed it, and then we're like, nah, we're not gonna do that. We'll fucking just take it, edit it a bit, and then fucking you don't get paid. Get fucked, pussy.
Yeah, that's a double different situation.
That's a,
These
that's
people
like,
are literally working and never got paid. They were always promised getting paid, and they never did. So they started taking like legal action, doing all this other stuff, and then EK started shooting back and making a bunch of threats.
I'd start stealing shit.
Like it got really bad for a while, and it's still really bad. And
I just
apparently,
assumed it
like they
is.
have a bunch of these little under part areas too, where like even people that they buy the product from aren't even getting paid too from them. Like they're just taking
Somebody's
everything and
stealing
not
money.
paying for it.
Someone's stealing money.
For sure, or some shit, you know.
And apparently, the location that was in America and Texas was basically just like a giant siphon. Like they were taking, like Slovenia, I think that's where they're based out of, started taking all the money from Texas and just giving them literally nothing.
That's what you get for working for a company that's based overseas, like I do. My company's based in Spain.
Damn.
Damn the Spain.
Yeah.
Yeah,
those
literally.
damn Spaniards.
I think mine's
Oh
an
yeah,
American
it's just
company.
mine's American based. That's 100% fact.
We
But-
got it divisioned. We got,
Mhm.
US and Australia together, and then Europe, water parks and theme parks or whatever.
Sir.
But yeah, it just look into it if you want to. It's just bad all around.
Oh yeah, that does sound kind of interesting. I'm gonna have to check that shit out. Because I do like hearing about scandals for sure.
Oh yeah, this is a yeah. Have fun going down the wormhole because it is deep.
I like scandals.
It'll make Alice blush
Cool.
from the rabbit hole.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what do you fucking mean?
Now I
Alice
got
in
it.
Wonderland, bro. Come on. I understood right away. I'm called.
Oh yeah,
I
some
don't like
people
those
aren't.
movies.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
I
really
associated
like
with the
these.
games. The Alice in Wonderland, like weird one for like 360 and PS3.
Oh yeah,
That one's pretty goated.
I need to get my PS3 up and going. I need to mod it.
Hell yeah.
Processor died, so it's gonna be time to swap it out when I can.
True.
I don't like soldering processors. They are a pain in the ass
Yes, they are.
because with I mean, before the podcast, Brad and I were talking about the Nintendo Switch repairs. With the P13, you have that big middle pad that you can solder. It sort of holds it in place. With the CPU, you got hundreds of little pins everywhere that you have to make sure are perfectly lined up.
And here's a part where I really hate Nintendo even more now too. Like they pulled an Apple essentially because the memory that stores like all the game files and everything else like that is physically paired and coded to the
Oh.
processor.
Oh, I
Like,
thought
if
you
you
were going
wanna
to say it's
swap the-
soldered to the board, and I was like, no, it's
No,
not.
no,
Yeah,
it's
I was
didn't
not.
know
gonna say
that.
that would. Yeah.
Like if you literally want to actually work and getting your memory saved, and you don't have an account or anything like a normal person, you literally have to swap out the processor just to even get it to work
That's
again.
so fucking stupid. What's the point in that? What benefit does it give? Let me
It
tell
doesn't
you,
give any
nothing.
purpose other
It doesn't
than
give you any
Nintendo to
benefit
screw you.
other than allowing the company to lock out parts. That's all that it does. It's not
Yep.
that it makes it go any faster. It's not that it makes it any more secure.
Because the
For
one
a
that I did,
for RAM slash storage. Now, for something like the iPhones with their touch button, their fingerprint sensor back in the day, that one makes sense. You could theoretically replace the touch sensor with one that always passes the test. But the catch there is that you have to unlock the phone first before you can use the fingerprint sensor. So
Sure.
even then, I don't think it's acceptable.
yeah, it's just I went down that rabbit hole. I got all the components successfully swapped over to a board that I was working on, and everything was dead. So I was like, okay, am I just gonna swap memory? What's gonna end up or the storage here? What's gonna happen? And yeah, processor's coded to the storage. So Nintendo, if I doubt any of you are watching this, but if you do,
Nintendo, if you're watching,
screw you,
Sound like Chris
fix
Chan in
your shit.
2007. Nintendo, we need you to make a Sonic 2 video game.
And also, I know what I can do to the Wii. I don't care. It happened. I know y'all got butthurt with that really bad on the GameCube and on the Wii actually too.
You guys want to
Doesn't
wrap
matter. Still
here?
happened.
just
Yeah.
one more heads up. Don't buy the Asus handheld game system because they
But
have
I
a lot
already
of.
pre-ordered it.
Well, you're gonna get fucked
I'm
because
just
they have a lot of
kidding.
defects and they're charging $200 to customers for warranty repairs.
Oh, is that ROG one?
No, it's from MSI. It's the MSI Claw, I think. Like Gamer
Oh,
Nexus
you
did
said
a
Asus.
did I say
You did
Asus?
say
Oh, I did say
Yeah.
Asus. Yeah, it was Asus. It was Asus. I have Asus wrote down here. So, um, Gamers Nexus did a video on it because they got a ton of emails about uh, the company doing this, charging for warranty repairs. So he took a ton of pictures inside out um, of his system before sending it in for warranty, and there was a nick on the plastic shell that was like that. You know, can you see that in the camera?
Just
A little
bit.
mark on the ball there. It was
Yeah.
literally like that, and they wanted to charge him $200 because they had to replace the screen and the front housing of the system because it was damaged. And it was seriously, it was Brad. You'd be familiar with this. It was the type of damage that you would see when you're trying, like if you were trying to pry open the device. So like if they said they documented it.
Ah,
They had pictures of it beforehand, so they had proof that it was there beforehand. But this is easily something that the tech could have done while they were opening up the device, and then turned around
Oh, yeah.
and blamed the customer,
Yep.
as customers have been saying that they have been doing. So I'm not a fan of Asus. It's another company. I'm gonna actually create a spreadsheet of companies that I'm avoiding buying from,
That's some
because
BS.
it's unfortunately too many at this point. But that's all that I had.
Yeah, I don't have anything, so we can wrap.
So check down below for the links to the streams and the playlist. Hit the like button and subscribe. We'll see you next Wednesday at 7. Bye.
Bye.
Peace.